Oh, we're on. Okay. I'm getting used to my new laptop. I heard it click, but I guess it wants a double click. Well, welcome everyone. Actually, we're just coming off the night of, or the full moon in Cancer, and I just delivered an Egyptian pantheon reading to harness that full moon, and Queen Nefertiti herself came through as Queen of Coins. Okay, that was Akhenaten's wife, and that bust was found of her where it was so elegant in the sands. And the Ten of Pentacles came through. This is just the reading I just did on Isis, and the Wheel of Fortune. So just a lot of good, and to enjoy it. No doubt. And then Cancer's own trump card came through, the Chariot. Okay, number 7, and also showing the Leos, fire. And we also had Lady Isis speaking of soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. So going within, it's what it is, but just get ready on that spiritual journey we're going on, and just believe in that gateway, okay? And release the past. Okay, 9's about completions. Release the past, and make something happen for yourselves, because it's been harnessed via the Egyptians. So we'll put them over here now. But today, to say thank you for what they brought us, we are bringing out the Orishas. I figured I still have my candles burning from the full moon and the Isis reading. So, and this is Oshun on the back here, and Yemaya, the queen and the high priestess of the deck. So why don't we ask now the Orisha pantheon what's going on? And I have this little deck. It's called the African Tarot. I don't think I've ever brought it out on YouTube. It's something just kind of, but it's very on board. It's on board. And I also have to read just because I did bring out the Book of Thoth, and I'm going to bring them out again. We received the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail came through, okay? No doubt about it, the Ace of Cups. And this is the Egyptian pantheon here, the Book of Thoth, okay? Written by Aleister Crowley, who is like Zorak, a pure, shaman alchemist, okay? Zorak, the creator of this deck, the Tarot of the Orishas. So I've, figured let's keep on, because with this kind of energy. So I'm going to put, and then the Knight of Discs also came through, the Knight of Earth, again, getting grounded on the Mother, and looking up to her sun star, okay? Definitely don't give up on yourselves here, okay? Okay, so let's just put these back in this deck, and then we'll pick a pairing from this deck, okay? And so we'll pick 9 cards from these decks, and this is my latest Orisha deck, and then my oldest one, my first one, and then this new little, and the Empress is on the back, and that's why I just figured let's bring this, we've been talking about, and she has been coming through. My goodness, it's just been very wonderful how, whether it's the Empress herself or Venus power, it's happening. Okay, really good. Okay, so let's go for some pulling of these 9 cards, because in case you're new to my channel, the Orishas have always been with me, And so I want to make certain that we align with them positively, okay? And since it came out so nice with the Holy Grail coming through, and that's all about Venus love, let's just take it out. And oh, I wanted to light one more incense, but we gotta get some more. I believe in saging and lighting incense, my darlings, no doubt about it. Especially this coming year, for those of you especially just now coming into spirituality, that's when you have to start cleansing, because you know the negative ones, whatever you want to call them, will try to bring you some pain sometimes, because they know what you are. But it's so simple to protect, and so that's all we have to do, okay? Protect. Just protect. Okay. All right, so let's take a moment here, and this is my old deck, so it looks kind of ratty here, but it's another definitely powerful. There you go. It'll be a powerful read, so. All right, so I just like to do a deep exhale out, strong. And with that, I bring my abdominal wall in tight and actually try to erect my spine. And then inhale. Exhale slowly. Okay. And then we'll definitely see what the the Egyptian tarot has to say at the end. And the Orishas is all about African wisdom, and obviously we have to relate that with also the Egyptians and all those. Okay. Okay, hold on, let me just think about something here. Okay. Alright, so let's just, it's like we're having our little talk with those that if you believe are your ancestors or respect them. Let's see what goes on, because we've had back-to-back really good readings, positive, so for 2017, and why not make this a new wondrous year for all of us, all of you. And look at this. Wow, that's wonderful. Look at that. And look at the sun is here. So we open up with the 10 of earth already, and that's just glorious. Look at all that harvest and resources, and we know we've been talking about, Jupiter and Libra ruled by the Venus. The trump card is the Wheel of Fortune, and that just came out as well for the Isis reading by the Queen Nefertari's deck. Look at this bounty. We've got the food, the bananas, the corn, the beans, just out of the gate. Out of the gate. Even if there's a card that doesn't reflect, like, the negative is near, or it just represents something like that, how you can't, I'm kind of rambling right now because it's wonderful. Wow. It's very powerful. Very, very powerful. Standing up strong. That's how we're going to do it. And this is coming from the Orishas. And the Orishas is all about La Tierra, the earth, Okay, actually, I was going to talk about them as well. You know how some of us we call upon our angels or our loved ones that have passed. But what I can say about the Orishas is that they are truly earthbound. Like, you can definitely call on them. Okay, it's not like trying to tap the cosmic. It's like they're always here. You know, like the fairies in the respect that they're always here. But you gotta always, you know, like we sit down, talk to them. You know, since a little girl, I kind of was raised with them, so that's how we do it. But look how beautiful. Sometimes I just, and I ramble because it's like, I so do want to sit down and call on them. And now that the Egyptians, and I just highlighted some of those cards that were, you know, can proudly put over here. And here's I left my bear there with the babies, because this is in Cancer. This moon is all about the family, you know, raising the babies, you know, just doing it together. And that's been the theme for 2017. Working together, pairing. It's fabulous. Oh, goodness gracious, look at this. Are we like not happening here? Yes. Our beauty, the moon has come through to say, yes, just continue to work with me in my 13 cycles. You know, embrace me when you can. Isn't this glorious right here? Just how many hours after this powerful, potent cardinal grand square. Follow your favorite astrologers. They got the codes, they've got the charts. And look what we get to pull. La Luna. Wow, that's pretty powerful, my friends. In the respect that that's why we're doing this reading, to see what this moon can do for us via the Orishas. Just after yesterday, I just dropped it. Was it yesterday? Well, just within 48 hours or something, I dropped for the Isis and her pantheon. Wow, look at this. And then it opens up with us having treasure in our lives because we've made it. See, that's number 10. Like, you know, gotta walk up those steps to get to it. And that's all right. That's what we're going to do. Okay, now. All right, now. Okay, now Chango's here. All right, for those of you who are new to the Orishas, or Chango is my favorite. Actually, this kind of, I don't even know the word to use. It's like their artwork. I mean, that's how they do it. But this is him, and he's like Archangel Michael. He's all about the justice. He's all about moving forward. Ooh, Lord. Now this is Orisha style. Now, no, I try not to talk about myself, but if anybody I wanted to come through for me would have been Shango or Yemaya or Oshun or Obatala. But this is awesome. Oh boy. Let me see. I'm trying to find where his sword is. Oh, how wonderful. I have his axe too. No, this is beautiful. He's the man. You know, not many mess with him. But he does it diplomatically, you know, but he has much power. They pray to him a lot because he is fair and justified in his actions. He's not, you know, an evil lord or anything like that. He's one of the, and really hardly any of the Orishas are evil lords. You know, they just defend us so much from evil lords. So, but oh, how gorgeous that the moon and the Archangel Michael, and look at this, look at this. Okay, now, here we go. In case you're new to this tradition, this vibration, is whenever you have like a seance with the Orishas, you want to bring in Alegua, because he's the one that can open up the veil or the portal or the gateway, if he's in the right frame of mind, if he's in a good way, if he's he's all about that holy sugar. Holy sugar. You gotta pray to him that he's come through. And this is the old deck. It's like, this reading is really positive. I mean, and these are my old decks. I mean, this is even before I ever came on YouTube. This deck, the other one, it was brand new. I didn't even want to bring it on YouTube. But anyway, it's all about this one saying, yes, the ancestors are here. And look, and to have Shango also come through protection, justice, saying, this is truth. We want all this for you. I just think it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Got the cowries going on. I got my cowries going on. We got the moon going on. I mean, I'm telling you, tapping spirit today with the Orishas. Oh my God, look at this. Is this not fantastic? The Ace of Earth is here. Okay, my dears. Here we go. That's what you call badass, desiring whatever you want to put your minds to, any project, making a baby project, or writing a book, or creating something of yours. This is the time. This is an affirmative yes. Look at the bull, powerful. Look at that, how wonderful. And here we go, Venus again, the bull, Taurus, right? Ruled by planet Venus. I'm telling you, either way, she's coming through. Either way, she's coming through. I mean, this energy of prosperity, abundance, feminine principle, okay? Yes, whatever you desire, go for it. It's going to take hard work, but that's what delivers you fruition, is because you've been working it hard, okay? Like, there's definitely going to be new ideas, or you're going to, even if you're involved in something, because it opened up with the Ten of Riches right here, okay? The Ten of coin discs, that really working with, like, the divine and the spirit world, or however you want to call it, the forces that be, especially the moon cycles, obviously the 4 seasons, you understand what I mean. Whatever you want to plant, whatever seed it is, whether it's even typically farming or whatever it is, and look, we even have the portal opening for us. We, stating himself that says, okay, this is a green light or a red light. Oh my Lord. And look, the magician comes through. Is that not grand? Oh boy, boy, boy. Major Arcana. Alegua, Major Arcana. Chango, Major Arcana. La Luna, Major Arcana. And the Ace and the 10 here. Boy, I don't even know what to say. And look, there, it's a pairing, see? An Ace is 1. A 10 is 1 and 0. So it's really a 2. So there you go. Put it forward. Work it hard. There's no free ride, people, but there are partners in the unknown zone that can help us. Look at that. Partners in the unknown zone, right? We've been saying we're going to become our own magician. And this is called El Babalocha. But here he is. There he is, the Magi himself, in charge. Okay, so that's why we have to work with the alchemy, the metaphysics, Call upon your ancestors, whoever that may be. And even if you believe, I don't know if I'm an ancestor to Lady Isis, but I believe, you know. And I mean, I just love that these cards came through. Okay, let's see what other three cards come, and then we'll pick a pairing from Aleister Crowley, which we know he's got some strength going on. That's fabulous, my darlings. What's going on there? Oh, my goddess. What goddess have we been talking about? What god? I don't know. You know, if this wasn't being videotaped, nobody believed me, right? We've been talking about the Empress, Goddess Venus. Lord help our soul. Okay, well, the Orishas are on board for the spaceship of love. We've been talking about the spaceship of love forever, too. There's no doubt about it. Look at this, Archangel Michael. You know, get grounded, pay attention to what's happening. They would definitely want us to achieve prosperity, but you gotta work it. Gotta be strong like the polar bear, you know, fierce like a bull. Look at that, my darlings, from the Orisha clan tribes. Isn't this just, this is Mother Earth coming out loud and clear. That's just so, I'm, you know, it's all about love and creativity. And that's what we're saying with the, you know, el dinero over here, the plata. You know, work it, put your creative efforts into it. This is the year where fertility can happen in art or writing or whatever, you know, whatever comes your way that you know comes from your, you know, your gut, and you're confident about it. You're confident about it, and you're confident about it. I mean, that's just wonderful. Wonderful. And the King of Swords. Well, here we have it. Look at this. We talk about the King of Swords very much because he's the highest king in the tarot, in the rank as kings go. He is the king of the court, the King of Swords, okay? And you see all Magis also have their swords and their elements and earth, air, fire, water, and within them, what is that? Their spirit, their soul, who can take it to the next place, and their crystals, whatever works. But we're going to have a clear conscious now. We're going to be conscious of aligning with the love power. We're protected by a higher realm. Follow the moon cycles. You can't lose. Because spirit just, you know, the portals here. And we talk about that on this channel as well. You know, I totally believe that the dark side of the moon is the portal. Especially now that this came through like this from the Orishas, when we, you know, in personality that I am, I like to sit down and pray before I get in here. Okay, so now we have the Six of Discs. Okay, there we go. Planting those seeds. Okay, planting the seeds. Literally, look, planting the seeds. And look, it's got like a scale there with the love. Planting those seeds of love. Talk about those things, you know, to harmonize us, harmonize our people with peace and good karma. Okay, financial again. When you see the discs, it's all about the resources, earth, money, pentacles. And let's see, you know, just sharing the shine. See, plant the seeds, share. Okay. But it, you know, also it's not so much just giving money. You can teach in many other ways as well. But the Magician is here, and the King of Swords, and I'm so grateful. Let's put the coin over here with the Earth Empress herself. How wonderful. Look at this. How wonderful. And look at this. You know, it's just, you know, just, you know, it's just, planet Venus is very strong. And I just have to thank the heavens that we can make a plan. You know, right? Let's have a plan, Stan. Okay, very good. 2017. Well, I don't know if you can hear the dove is cooing. It's like a woo woo, and that's when he wants to be assertive, aggressive with her. So cute. Okay, well, and let's see what the Egyptian tarot has to say. But the Orishas and the Egyptian pantheon, led by Lady Isis, is saying the same thing. It's all about love. I mean, the Holy Grail came through already. Here goes Venus, Chango, the magician, tapped spirit. I mean, I'm still babbling here. Oh boy. Okay, look at there. There, no doubt. Now we have the 8 of discs. Okay, definitely what you truly plan, and maybe you've been having this plan for years. Okay, but you didn't have confidence, or it wasn't the right time. You know, children are now grown up. Whatever it is, please truly consider it again, because we've had the 6 coming through. Now we have the 8 coming through. Okay, it's growing. You're gonna have growth, and with what we've been talking about with planet Jupiter, it's all about expansion and growth. Okay, but you're the one who has to walk the baby steps, you know, and walk the talk. And here it is. So major arcana, this, you know, Fool, or I'd rather call it the initiate. Here comes the initiate to come through. So truly, if you all have any thoughts about going into something totally new, a new journey, just know that they've got our back. Okay, they truly do. Now, we're not going to say it's easy, but we're going to say with hard work, it's going to be a win-win success. Okay, and patience, always patience. Okay, everything takes patience, but just like the seasons, it's patience, right? You can't force that. So that's what we're working with, this kind of metaphysical strength. But look at this. We've got the lion. We've got the love dove. And see, he's ready to go. Got a huge smile. Major arcana. Okay. And then look, the Fool next gets to meet the magician. So the magician's saying, no problem. We'll sit down and get together. Okay. Like, it's positive. And even Allegua comes through to say, oh yeah, all the spirit world will be opening. Archangel Michael and his people, or his squad, his team will be there. But like I mentioned, in the spirit, at the dark side of the moon. That's why it's so easy to call on your beloveds, and you should. And the Orishas, because they're right here. And look at this, the Empress right here on Earth. Okay, on Earth, are right here too, saying, yep. Okay. Yep, here we had Queen Nefertari right here on Earth lived. Okay, so just release, number 9, completion. Okay, and we just had the King come through, the King of Swords right here. So definitely just know your desires are coming forward. Okay, and they're going to grow and bloom. Okay, it's going to be wonderful. Grow and bloom. And but baby steps, just like the seasons, takes time, but we're not in a rush because we're going to align with the portal of light. Like we're going to close this up because look at that. Was it 10 again? What was the, there we go. So we have 2 10s right here. 2, okay? The 10 came through already. All right, for yesterday's reading. The 10 of discs, the 10 of pentacles. You see? Look at that, how beautiful. So, and that Ankh is the symbol of life, the key to life. So it is truly, you know, just believe in the divine power that be. They're standing strong, and also that we talked about it in that reading, the 2 10s here. Now we have 3 10s. Okay, that's a sign right there. Beautiful. Creativity. 3s, right? 3 plus 0 is 3 is creativity, and that's all about the Empress creativity. That's all about the Venus vibration, creativity. Okay, and enjoying what you're creating. Okay, enjoy. Hang around people who believe in what you do too. But look at the power of this moon again. The Chariot card came through. Just for this moon. It's beautiful. The Trump card. How beautiful. And that's about moving forward. You know, triumph over your emotions. Being very psychic. And we want to be psychic because we want to have that deep soul healing with the goddess. Okay. And that's why meditation, turning off technology an hour a day is totally like the must. The must. But how beautiful. It's opportunities are coming for all of those of you who want to align with the goddess and the cosmic realm, the universe. That's 21, the world. And like I mentioned before, the Orishas are right here. I mean, literally, you can pray with them, but again, they are the ones that come when they want to. So, but thank you all, and I appreciate you all watching my videos, and I really, you know, this is going to be the year to really go for what you're dreaming, and it's going to be the best year ever, I think so, in a long time. And just believe in you. Okay. All right, my darlings, thanks for watching, and Orisha power, that's what we want to say. Orisha power. Love them.